Yes, sir. Yes.
My Lord, I wish to bring to the attention of the court that there are some concerns that Mr. Mncube also wishes through me to bring to the attention of the court.
Yes.
Number one, it's the issue about their inability or his inability to bath in the morning due to the fact that they do not have warm water, or in the cell where he's accommodated there's no warm water. And he is informing me that that has been the case since the beginning of the winter. And when he brings that to the attention of the authorities at the prison, they are saying to him that there's nothing that they can do about it, but that he should know that if he decides to use cold water, he will be doing it at his own risk. And if he gets flu, they would not be taking him to a hospital or to a clinic or wherever. That was just the first concern. And he's saying that since Thursday, because of the weather condition, he has not been able to bath. He would normally take risk on other days when the weather conditions are a little bit manageable, but because of the fluctuation of the weather this weekend, he has not been able to take a bath. That was just the first point. Then the second point is his continued incarceration in the solitary confinement. Well, I mean, for a better word, I would use it solitary confinement because he's in a cubicle there at cell, what do they, what's the place again? At CMAX, where he is not entitled to make cell phone calls, calls to his family. He has got no amenities like the television or radio. He's just stuck alone there. He does not speak to a person or whatever. He's only entitled to make calls, I think it's once or twice a month. Yes. And when he brings that to the attention of the prison authorities, they are saying that him being kept in that facility or in such a facility is as a result of this case. And he just informed me that when he raised them with when he raised this concern with the prison authorities, they are saying that even this court is aware that he should be kept in there because of the case that is ongoing, the matter that we are busy with, my Lord. So, and he has actually indicated to me, and I can confirm that in terms of me receiving instructions from him, I mean, it's difficult. It's difficult because it's like he's in a no man's land, being kept alone. I think that is akin to Guatemala prison. I think that's the way that I used the other time. But that position still persists, my Lord. So basically, he says to me, if this situation were to allow to continue like this, he will find it very tough and difficult to come to court and specifically to come and give me instructions in order for his defense. And further on, my Lord, he's requested me to implore this court because he's also got an injury on his right arm. I think it was a fractured bone. So that also exacerbates the issue of him having to use cold water. So, but then he's saying to me that I should implore this court to pardon him tomorrow because he needs to go to the clinic tomorrow. I think he's got an appointment. If this court were to delay in terms of its starting time, my Lord, it says somewhere around 11 or past 11. Those are the concerns that he has, my Lord. And then I said to him, I would suggest that because that is beyond my control, that is also beyond the control of the court, probably the court would use its inherent jurisdiction and the powers that the court has to summon Mr. Krebengo, the gentleman that he normally speaks to come and explain himself as to the position here, because he has been in that solitary confinement for almost 4 years. And he tells me that people who get kept in that facility are people who commit offenses whilst they've actually been incarcerated and convicted, like people who assault other prisoners and people who disobey the laws of prison. And that gets written down as a record. But insofar as he is concerned, that is not the case. They are just saying the reason why he's kept there is because of this ongoing case. It's basically a punishment, when in terms of this case, he's presumed innocent until found guilty by this court, my Lord. But apparently they have decided to find him guilty even before this case can be finalized. Those are the concerns, my Lord, that he said I should bring to
Who
that
is Mr. Krebengo?
Mr. Kwebengu, I think it's one of the headmasters of the prison there. I don't know what really his title
So you want
is.
us to talk to him?
I've spoken to him on a number of occasions, my lord, but as of late, he has decided no longer to pick up my calls. And each time you come here, Mr. Mrube raises some concerns. I'm unable to deal with those concerns, my lord. So I say the best thing, in the interest of administration of justice, in the interest of fairness and equity, that I should bring his complaints to the attention of the court, because there's a mention of the fact that apparently his incarceration in that cubicle, this court is also aware of. I'm not so sure whether when he refers to this court, he personally refers to the court that I'm addressing now, or the court is an institution, my lord. I'm just not aware of that.
Okay. Mr. Baloyi, is it possible to call that the various gentlemen, Mr. Kwebengu?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, my lord, I've intimated to my learned friends that in light of the fact that these concerns are being brought to our attention for the first time, I'm talking about the first and the second one, that we will ask the investigating team to take up this matter with the head of prison regarding the lack of warm water. It is something we're not aware of. As far as the conditions of his detention are concerned, my lord, that has been brought to the attention of the court before, but the fact that he's being held in a cubicle, it's something, as far as I'm aware, something new that we will also
Can you call this gentleman?
have investigated, my lord.
When can you call him?
We will ask that he be contacted during the course of the day, and hopefully he'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Is that okay, Mr. Mnisi?
I think that will be in order, my lord.
Okay.
My lord, if I may also bring it to the attention of the court that the accused number 5, my lord, is also in the same prison, is also encountering the same problem of not being able to bath in the morning. As a result, he will not be able to attend court because there is no warm water there, my lord.
So is it still under the jurisdiction of the same gentleman, Kwebengu?
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Thank
We'll
you.
hear what he says tomorrow.
Emma, with due respect, my lord, may I suggest that I think it's only a kilometer or two away from where we sit at. Probably in the meantime, I realize that his colleagues are here. They can try to give him a ring and find out if he's amenable to come today, so that we attend to this matter once and for all, my lord, so that tomorrow we know that the problem has already been resolved today, and then we proceed today, and then we continue to proceed tomorrow as well. I don't see any reason why we cannot try to find him today to come to court today, unless he has got other professional commitments, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi, is it possible to phone this
We'll
gentleman?
make our best endeavors to secure his attendance today, my lord.
Okay, fine.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zimasa. For all those who do not know me, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us on yet another video. And if it is your first time here, you're very much welcomed on this platform. Please do collude your bike and feel at home. If you have not subscribed, I do kindly ask that you click the subscribe button. It is free to do so. And also, please do like this video. By doing so, you do help it to reach more people. Thank you so much to each and everyone who's been engaging on the comment section. I do see that some people just send their heart. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And to each and everyone who's been watching the ads, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Please do continue to support this channel. Now we are back in Judge Rata's court, and Pinky is back, and she seems to be well, because she did speak for like 4 hours, and her voice seems to be to have recovered. However, before court started, Advocate Mnisi and Mshololo had something to address to the court. They mentioned that their clients have been complaining about the treatment that they are receiving at CMAX prison, and I believe it's the one that is in Pretoria, which is where they are kept. Now, they do say that they are isolated to an extent that Mnisi mentioned that his client complained about water, that since the beginning of June, if I'm not being mistaken, since the beginning of June, he has been bathing with cold water. There is no water in the facility. And when he did bring this up with the people who are responsible or people that he reports to, they told him that there's nothing that they can do. It's either he baths or takes a shower with cold water, or he does not shower at all. Because if he takes if he showers or baths with cold water, then there's nothing that they can do for him if he falls ill, like if he catches fever or something. So it's up to him. So basically they're telling him that, you know what, Mjita, just go to court, ungahlambanga, just like that, just go to court without bathing, which is now, in as much as these people are standing trial, they're still not guilty. So apparently the Ncube was told that he is there because he is standing trial for the case of Senzo Meyiwa, which is now, when it's CMEX, according to what I thought that people who are kept in CMEX, it's people like who have been sentenced. Now I didn't know that people are still waiting, to be decided as to whether they are criminals or not. They will be kept at CMEX. I don't know how it was done in that situation. And so he did also mention the fact that he does not have television, he does not have a radio, he's just himself in a cell. Now, if you remember very well, that Utabo Besta did raise this when he was in court on Thursday, I think it's the 5th of June, he did raise it. Now, the difference between Thabo Besta and Ncube, as well as Fiso Kuhlentuli, is that they do have legal representatives, because if you are awaiting trial, then your things will be communicated by your legal representative. Now, Thabo Besta, he just stood there, and a lot of people didn't take him serious. It was just like he's just not happy of the fact that he's now treated like a criminal, but seemingly he was raising issues that are actually happening at CMEX. Now the question is Mnisi raising it because Thabo Besta raised it, or in fact he does say that he has been raising it with the officials. I know he mentioned Mr. Kabengu, who will be in court on the 12th of June. Judge Rata did call him. He asked if maybe they did try to check if he will not be available maybe during his lunch or something, but unfortunately was not available. So Baloyi did say that Mr. Kabengu, who seems to be one of the people who are managing there at CMEX prison, he will be available to actually discuss and tell the court what is it that is happening. Because apparently Mr. Kabengu told Advocate Mnisi and his client that the court is aware of the situation that is happening at CMEX. Now, the question is, which court? What does he mean that the court is aware? Is he talking about Judge Rata, that he knows this is how these people are living in prison? Because remember, you are not guilty until proven. You understand? So this is the same situation. So they cannot be treated with Thabo Besta. I think a lot of people are on some. Yeah, he must be kept at CMEX because he was declared a criminal. But anyway, with the other accused, they are still waiting. They're still on trial. So there's no way. I think so. There's no way that they can be kept in CMEX. I don't know, unless this case, there's so much with the Senzo Meyiwa case, things that actually don't make sense. Like there's so much that for me, I feel like the law has been compromised, to an extent that people who are actually watching, when they see whatever that is happening with this case, you might not even trust the justice system. Kuningi nje kuhlengahlangene, you understand, it's too much. But anyway, just tell me what you think with regards to this whole situation. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I will see you on my next video. Please do not forget to like this video.